welcome back, everyone, joining us now for the afternoon. I look out of my window, the moon is disappearing and the sun is slowly coming, so it's getting brighter and brighter here. Overseas, I know that the Japanese and Chinese guy already left us for bed, so it's still a challenge to bring Japan and California into one event. But thank you for being with us also for this afternoon session. We want to take a sneak peek into our LoftOS roadmap for 26. And yes, this should work now quickly. Just before we start, as you know, the IT planning, we do it quarterly. So they're going to be now the features that we plan for the entire year 26. For a lot of these features, it's not planned in which quarter we will do them. This also depends actually on how far our 5 IT teams get. So you know that we have 5 IT teams working on different modules and different areas on the platform. And then depending on the schedule and depending on the progress of the team, we will then each quarter put the topics to their schedules. So that's the reason why we only have like a few ideas, and this is going to be the ideas for quarter 1 in 26. I want to jump into the features and ideas that we have planned for the next year. I want to connect to the LoftOS automation session that we just had, just in case you missed it. We already have the possibility to build up LoftOS automations. What is an automation? It's a trigger. If A happens, then do an action, then do B. So we already talked about this. So for example, if user joins a group, then apply a label. Or if user joins events, then apply something else. So this is already possible. You can also open our knowledge base. That's the link here. But on the platform, open the knowledge base. You will then have the possibility to also see these tables here, so you also know which triggers are available. You currently cannot set them on your own. Please contact your CSM or the IT to make sure that we then can set up these triggers, including the action. The next thing we will do now is build up a front-end interface so that you can set up these automations on your own. The next thing then is that we want to do during 26, the transition from automations to agents. What does it mean? Currently, an automation would be the same automation for every user, right? So if a user participates in the event, then write an email. That would be the same email for everyone. With the agents, we now, for example, want to develop this possibility that the AI will propose an individual mail, a customized email for each user, depending on the information that we got in the profile, depending on the information we got from the clicking behavior, and maybe also the information that we got from the web page, like organization profile. So this all information we can use to write individual emails because we assume and we know that, of course, an individual email, hey, there is an event. I know you're interested in hydrogen. There are going to be 2 interesting sessions about hydrogen. They're going to be the speaker from this hydrogen company. You have to join. Best regards, your CMO, right? So these kind of emails will be much, much more converting than the normal, hey, there's an event, please join. So all these kind of ideas, also when it comes to sales, for example, we want to provide, there are going to be 2 modes. Either the AI will just send out the mails automatically, or they're going to be a co-pilot mode where the AI will just propose the emails, and then you got the chance to check them first and then click on send. And if you are checking the first 5, 4, 6 emails and all of them are good, you can then click on the button, send all emails. And this is how the platform should become your personal agent, making sure that we can help you automating some of the community management tasks or some of the customer communication tasks that you have today. Yeah, there's also going to be then agent library where we have then, as always at LoftOS, some things pre-configured, but there's going to be more information during 26. Jumping with you together to LoftOS translations, you know that currently there is this one annoying issue that we only translate content on the very first time. The reason is that we had several issues where people wanted to correct the AI translation, but they couldn't because we have been translating the content every time. So that's why at some point we just started to translate the content on the first time, which again also now has different disadvantages, because if you edit something, these edits are normally not translated and you have to translate it on your own. That's why you sometimes see this annoying translation check alerts, as here on the page. They're going to be a solution, hopefully soon. Also something that we want to tackle at the beginning of the year to make sure that the translation also for edits becomes better and you have less effort with translating your platform to different languages. We will have more UX enablement for different use cases. I'm looking forward to the table view that will also then offer use cases like simple CRM systems or simple ERP systems. If you need, for example, to really just store data and work with them. They're going to be the task view that we will apply on custom modules if you want to have a better task management, project management. And they're going to be also the Kanban view that we will apply to custom modules to make sure that you do not have to always have this nasty connection with LoftOS pipelines. You can then just apply a Kanban view to a custom module, and then it's super easy for you actually to change between the different views. You can, of course, also decide which views do you want to have. And if you only allow, it is just what we nowadays know, a pipeline, right? So there's going to be much more flexibility for you to bring content into different views, allowing you much more use cases, project management, task management, some kind of notes, and all these things that will come up next. There's going to be an upgrade to our form builder. So first thing that you see here is the stepper component. So currently, every form that you build with custom modules is on one page. Sometimes this becomes very long. So we will allow different steps where then users can guide through. You will also see here in the screenshot the 2-column layout. That's what we have already, but we will also provide a 1-column layout with static elements. Here, for example, a static image to give you more design options also in the custom modules. They're going to be new attributes. This, for example, is going to be a new multiple choice attribute that is then not just the boring list where people can click checkboxes, but also then options to add, for example, images to the options to make sure that we get a bit more flexibility and variety to the custom modules. Other attributes that are planned will come in this section as well. They're going to be upgrades to the profile views. So here you have to look at the very top. I know that some of you are asking to have several tabs. For example, on organization profile, currently there's only one. So we also want to provide options that you can have the different tabs to structure different data on the profiles. One thing I'm especially looking forward to, that's going to be the dashboard function that we are working on, at least in concept-wise already. So we will try to bring this into LoftOS pages, allowing you to build different dashboards, then using the data that comes from the custom modules. We want to build the user connect function. So some of you ask us actually that user can connect with other users first, or have to connect with other users first before they can write messages. And they also then only want to see content of the people they are connected to. Some of you ask us for this feature, and we know that 26 is going to be the year where we will provide this. There's going to be one big missing interaction. So the booking function currently for custom modules. We have the booking function for users, as you know, but the booking function for custom modules is missing. So if you, for example, want to book rooms, if you want to book slots at certain machineries, this then will be possible with the booking feature, which will become another interaction for our custom modules. Already sum it up with another outlook on our LoftOS pages templates. So they're going to be much more templates for LoftOS pages, different columns, and also much more basic features to give you more flexibility in designing these pages. And one other thing I'm personally also looking forward to is the option of having pre-configured pages. That means you do not have to build every page on your own. You can just apply a page template that is perfectly designed with the animations already that we have introduced in the last webinar already, giving you then a much easier way to configure things. Perfect. This then is the outlook on only the biggest features. As you know, we bring up new features every 2 weeks, also, of course, smaller ones, but this is going to be the very big ones. If you're missing something, please use the feature here within the community. You know that we have the other function to comment on certain things. Please reach out to your customer success manager if you have certain wishes for new features. And then, yeah, I'm looking forward to the developments in the next years.